What's up, guys? So we are in the middle of building this 12-foot by 12-foot shed here on our off-grid property in the Smoky Mountains of North Carolina. We recently finished the house wrap, installed the windows, and built this custom cedar door. Yes! Now this shed is going to be part tool storage and part off-grid office. So the next step is we need to get that roof watertight. And we also need to get our off-grid internet sorted out. And if we can get all that done this week, we can actually use this thing as our office, and we'll be one step closer to transforming this raw land into our dream mountain homestead. So the first step to weatherproofing the roof is actually to paint and install the fascia. So today, Desiree and I are heading to Lowe's to buy some paint. Oh, and a huge thanks to Saley for sponsoring this episode. Not a whole lot of selection, so this should be easy.
What do you mean? There's a lot of pinks here.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There's a huge amount of selection. So what color spectrum are we thinking, buddy?
Okay, initially we were gonna do normal, like, manly shed, mountainy man colors. But then I was asking Isabella,
what color do you think Dada should paint it?
Pink.
Pink?
Oh, yeah.
and now we've been saying that he's gonna paint it pink. And so now the shed has to be pink. So I'm thinking like hot pink, probably.
My problem with both of those is it's gonna look like the shed is a joke.
It is a joke. You're painting your man shed hot pink.
Yeah, but I want it to look nice and be a joke.
We've both decided on rose dust for the outside.
You haven't seen the property since the excavation began,
I have not. I'm
oh
very
my gosh.
excited.
I'm so curious what you're gonna think.
What?
Yeah.
It's huge. Man, I cannot believe this is our home.
Yeah.
So exciting. It's like the perfect little plateau. What do you think? Do you like your new home?
I am back on the shed, finally. I have been wanting to finish this shed for so long. The roof is still completely relying on that stupid tarp for waterproofness. That thing could fail. Like, we could get a big storm in here and wind could blow it off and tear it, and then all my stuff could get wet, which would be terrible. So today, I'm hoping to get rid of that stupid tarp and to make that roof actually waterproof. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is the guys put this power pole here with the power lines that they had detached. I need to get rid of it because it's just totally in my way. So I'm gonna cut it off of the top of the power pole and then just haul it out of here. Ugh, of course they're on the bottom. Oh, yeah. That's the fascia. So we're gonna be using LP Smart Side for the siding and for the fascia. It's engineered wood, basically. So it's wood, and then they chip it up and process it and soak it in this solution that keeps it from rotting, and then they compress it back together to make it look like wood. So it's wood that's made not wood and then turned back into wood. I think we're good on rain today, so I'm gonna douse this tarp, measure everything, and then come down and cut. It's raining. The forecast said there's a small chance of rain for like the next hour. So what I'll do is I'll just get my measurements. So I'm gonna have to be really careful being up here on the tarp. I'm not afraid of heights. I've done a lot of rock climbing, but like I've done enough rock climbing to know this is way more dangerous than rock climbing. Okay. Man, what a day. I just had to totally rearrange my electrical setup because I had run new cables out here and they just weren't working. This is nuts, man. This day is progressing very freaking slow. And we got power. Beauty. There's your pitch right there. So that's gonna be plumb, that's gonna be plumb, and then that's the 212 pitch. Okay, let's see how we did here. I'm gonna call that perfect enough. Please stop raining. Just please dry all this out. So as I've said, one of our big goals this week is to get our internet solution sorted out. And it's not easy getting high-speed internet out here in the mountains. But honestly, from our experience back when we were sailing the world, getting internet while traveling abroad can be a much bigger challenge. I can't tell you how many times we had to go on insane missions in countries where we don't speak the language that takes us half the day just to find a SIM card. That's why I love the sponsor of today's episode, Saley. Saley is a super simple eSIM app that keeps you connected in over 200 countries. No need to buy a physical SIM or wait in line in the airport. Just open the app, choose a plan, and boom, you're online. And one of the best parts is you only install it once and it works across entire regions
regions. That means no swapping cards or reinstalling eSIMs in every single country. Plus, Salia includes ad blocking and privacy tools to keep your browsing safer and save mobile data up to 28%. So be ready for your next trip abroad. Download the Salia app and use code Atticus at checkout, or click the link in the description below to get 15% off your data plan.
I really arranged this all terribly. No! Damn it. So to show you what I just did, I basically, if we're gonna pretend like this is the whole thing, this right here, imagine this is like a 90-degree cut right here, so it doesn't have this. What I just did is I measured what I needed from here to here and then made this cut, but from there to there is like that. What I should have done was cut like this, so from here to here, knowing that I need to remove a little bit more on this side. So I just cut that big freaking piece. It's like a 16-foot piece, too short. It's not important enough for me to order a new one and wait for it to arrive, because these, like, I special ordered these. So I'm just gonna basically cut this one even shorter so that this can take up like an awkward little gap there. And it'll look a little bit weird, but it's really not worth fully redoing this. Let's not this one up, shall we? Don't think I screwed that up. Okay, there is still a small chance of rain, but it has finally started to clear up, and it is not supposed to rain again for over a week after this clears. So that is great news. So I want to paint this stuff today so that tomorrow I can install it and then finish that freaking roof and get it rainproof. Yeah, let's do some painting, dude. First one down, looks beautiful, man. First coat looks great, man. I feel like it's gonna go very well with pink. It is dry as a freaking bone today, man. There is zero rain. So I'm taking that dang tarp off and I'm gonna get this fascia on today. That's not gonna be easy to tidy up. Honestly, this might be the hardest part, just handling such a big piece all by myself. Okay. We'll see how this goes, man. Okay. I can't believe that worked. This is actually one of the main reasons why I wanted to use LP Smart Side as opposed to Hardy Board, because this is a lot lighter and a lot easier to work with by yourself. Okay, so I gotta adjust the spacing here on the edge. Whoa, that was close, man. That's gonna be good enough. Let's nail this bad boy. Okay, one down, 3 to go. Actually, I think I'm gonna get all of these up there all in one go. Whoa, oh boy. This time I think I got the trick. I need to make a 3/16 inch gap here so that the LP Smart can like expand and contract. And I just realized that I don't have a good spacer, but I just measured it and my square is 3/16 of an inch, which that is either lucky or on purpose. All right, that's good. So I got this sweet pass load siding nail gun, and it's a lot lighter because it's actually not fully electric. It has like a gas in it. I put a cartridge in, and it just uses a little bit of electricity to make an explosion, and that explosion is what drives the nails. And now to fix my stupid cutting mistake. See if this fits the way I thought it would. Oh, sweet. As much as I hate the idea that this isn't all one piece, I think it'll be hard to notice once it's all caulked and painted. Okay, fascia is on. Next step is to install the drip edge. The drip edge is just a real thin, long piece of aluminum that makes it so that any water that comes down flows over and past like the joints and the edge of the roof. So I'm gonna mark where I need to cut this. Okay, now for the exciting part. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is Gap Weather Watch. It's gonna be our underlayment for the roof. So this is really good for like, you're not really sure how long it's gonna be exposed for. Like this does a really good job holding up to rain and sun for quite a while. So I think this is as simple as sticking it to the edges and peeling it and rolling it down. So I just gotta put this drip edge onto that top over there. Woo! Okay, there you go. The shed is dried in. So if I just had the materials ready earlier on, I could have done this a long time ago and it would have been a lot less stressful just thinking about that freaking tarp failing one day and everything inside getting wet. So there we go. Very good, very excited. Oh man, that's grippy. I'm sure, as you've probably guessed by now, this is a Starlink antenna or dish. So we're gonna be getting good internet here in just a second. Now, this is an antenna that I'm using with our BR2 router. It's a Peplink device that we bought from Mobile Must Have. I highly recommend that company. If you are trying to figure out internet or connectivity in any kind of situation where it's difficult, they are the company to go to. I love those guys. My approach here is kind of a dual approach. So this antenna is picking up a 5G signal from a cell tower over there. And then this antenna is gonna pick up Starlink. And then that BR2 router is able to combine all of that to make like one really strong, really robust internet connection, which is so cool because we're out here in the middle of nowhere and we're gonna have great internet. Let's go get this thing set up and see if it works. Okay, so we're connected and everything's working. It's saying that I need to adjust the angle of the dish by 14 degrees. Okay, we got great internet now, which I'm so pumped about, like really strong, robust internet. And I'm also just stoked about how this space is coming together. So I got my desk here, monitor, computer. It's a standing desk, so it goes up and down. I got my chair here. I've got this here with all my tools in it. So this is like hand tools and anything I might need. Got a lot of space here. Got cameras up here. And then over here, this is all cameras and camera equipment. So this is all batteries and chargers. And of course, we've got the big workbench over here with all of our power tools. For us to have a command center where I can film, have all of my tools, have a space to work, this is just amazing. So we're basically there. Like the inside is good. Like I'm not gonna do much else to it. And I just gotta finish the outside of the shed. So thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you tune in next week because we are going to be continuing this massive excavation project. And thank you to Saley for sponsoring this episode. And most important, thank you to our patrons. You guys make these videos possible. You rock. Thank you so much. You're gonna grow up looking at that view. You gotta try not to fall off this cliff though. It might happen once, that's okay.